Has promised to roll out a new antibody test quickly, with key workers the priority, after it was approved by the health watchdog in England. The Deputy Chief Medical Officer said the test would be extremely significant in the weeks to come, helping scientists understand the spread of the disease. But experts have cautioned that the test does not show whether infection leads to immunity. Rowland Manthorpe has our first report on whether the antibody test could be a breakthrough moment in the fight against the virus.
A testing vial.
This is what an antibody test looks like in the flesh.
Oh.
The blood test tells you whether you've had COVID-19 in the past.
This might take a while.
Not everyone in my family is interested, but I am.
At the start of March, I had a tight chest and a sore throat, and I've often wondered since then, was that a very mild case of COVID-19? I know a lot of people have had similar questions. And these tests promise to give us the answers.
The test I took was very similar to an antibody test approved by Public Health England today, which hailed its arrival as a positive step. The test has taken some time and a few false starts to get to, but the Deputy Chief Medical Officer says there's a good reason.
You can understand that if we had used a test where it was possible of giving a false positive result and therefore saying to people you have antibodies to COVID-19 when in fact you don't, that would have been very undesirable indeed. So absolutely this is a good test that will stand us in good stead moving forwards. And I think it will be incredibly important as the days, weeks and months go by.
That importance is primarily epidemiological. These tests, made by the Swiss manufacturer Roche, can tell scientists where the infection has been in the population. The government says it'll be rolled out soon, going first to NHS and social care staff. But while it improves our common knowledge, it won't help any individual out of lockdown.
We simply don't know yet whether these tests identify people who are now protected against reinfection. And therefore, it would be very, very risky and very silly of me to assume that I'm now immune. Individual tests at the moment are not a useful public health tool. They are a curiosity, I think, for individuals who can afford to pay £90 or £100 for a test and think they might have had the infection.
4 days after the test, my results come in.
Kind of feeling quite nervous. Your test did not find antibodies. It is therefore highly unlikely that you've been infected with coronavirus in the past.
I didn't find out if I was immune, because that's not possible. But I did get something, a little bit of clarity in a very uncertain world. Rowland Manthorpe, Sky News.
And our Deputy Political Editor, Sam Coates, joins us now from Downing Street. So after a difficult week then, Sam, some better news for the government.
Yes, ministers certainly seem pleased that the antibody test promised weeks ago